Hello guys, so we are back today here with the promised cable shootout that I have mentioned to you. So before I do that, I just wanted to show a couple of changes, of course. Excuse the mess here, all the cables, but as you know, this is why I call it Jay's lab, because it really is a lab with all the stuff that I always have. Anyway, just picked up the Render W20. The Render N10 served me well for the short amount of time that I had it. It was amazing. It had a tremendous amount of just drive, essentially. That's the best word to describe it. It had drive. It just totally annihilated the laptop. Those of you who are using a laptop with USB, you guys need to just get away from that idea. Spend some money on the Render N10. It's not a lot of money if you really think about, the entire picture of music servers, holistically speaking. It's one of the best moves I've ever made, ditching my laptop for a dedicated music server. The W20 is essentially, probably, I want to say 3 times as good. If I have to quantify it for you all, it's heavier. It uses a power cord, but just so you know, it really doesn't run off the power cord. Anytime you turn it on, right? Whenever you turn it on, it actually uses the internal batteries. Okay, so it disconnects itself from the wall, and it just pulls electricity from the internal batteries. This eliminates all kinds of noise, all kinds of distortion, and it just makes it sound more pure. I'm also trying right now, this is on trial, the Griffin. This is the Griffin Xena, amazing preamplifier, but I'm not going to talk about that. That's for another video. Okay, so you know I have the Griffin Coliseum. These are this is something I picked up just now for the Coliseum. This is essentially spikes that they sell for the amp. So I'm going to spike up the amp at some point, just not today. Just wanted to throw this video together because I know you guys have been waiting for it. First, I am going to do the entire Audiomica consequence setup. So I'm going to show everyone. Okay, got the Audiomica cables, speaker cables, the consequence, going into the Coliseum. Then I'm using the Audiomica consequence XLR right there into the Coliseum. And also I bought the Audiomica matching power cord that's connected to a 30 amp outlet, dedicated outlet. The DCS is the source, so it's plugged in directly into the Coliseum, and that also has a 15 amp Audiomica power cord, their top end power cord. I can't remember the model right now. The Render, well, the Render doesn't really have a power cord because, as I said to you guys, it doesn't really make a difference for the Render. It really doesn't see a power cord when it's playing music, so it won't make a difference. Okay, so with that said, I am going to play the first video, full Audiomica consequence. Then I'm going to switch cables with the Odin 1, and that will be the second video that will follow the first. Okay, let me just say that this has been extremely difficult, but also very exciting. And what I mean by difficult basically is because, at this level the differences are there, but they're sometimes very minute, very small, and that can potentially equate to thousands upon thousands of dollars. Okay, but nevertheless, I still enjoy the journey. I enjoy all of this. The speakers are still, as you know, the Focal Scala Evo. I don't have them by amp. They're connected with their standard jumpers. Just wanted to throw that out there. I just want to be as clear as possible, okay? Also, the Odin 1, when I switch to Odin 1, I am going to use their speaker cables. I'm going to use their XLR, and then I'm going to use the Odin 1 on the DAC. I don't have a 20 amp Odin for the Coliseum that will hopefully be here by the end of the month, but I don't have one. So I've decided that, because some of you have told me that you wanted me to use the best power cord or an upgraded power cord with the unit. It's only fair. I don't feel like it was right for me to put the Audiomica power cord on it and then just strip it and put a standard power cord on the unit. So I think just to keep things uniform, what I'm going to do, and because the unit is heavy, I'm going to leave the Audiomica power cord, okay? Some of you might say, well, that's not fair because you don't have the full Odin loom. Some of you might say, well, that makes sense to keep things, you know, equivalent if we have to do it this way. Yes, I can use the power cords from the other amplifiers, which are the Nordost. But why do I feel like I don't want to do that? It's because it's a different brand. It's a third manufacturer in the mix, and I feel like things would be just much more evenly matched if I just keep the power cord, the same power cord. I'm sure you're gonna hear a difference, and you guys are the ones who need to decide what that difference is. I'm not gonna say who's better, who's not better. I want to put the video one after the other. You guys listen. You guys talk about it. Please leave comments below. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear what you guys heard. Tell me what you feel, what was there, what was not there, what each one added, and then I'll give you my feedback at some point. But right now it's about you guys hearing. So grab those headphones if you got them right now, or some of you, I'm sure you're going to put headphones from your iPhone or Galaxy Note or whatnot. Do what you got to do. Get it together. Again, first video is Audiomica. The following after that, which will be the same song, will be the Odin 1 setup. All right, guys, let's hit it.
There were nights and mornings when you clung to me, found your way into my bones, my joints, into my veins. Like an animal, you coiled your darkness around me. You spelled your name in charcoal all over my body. But these days I just walk with you. These days I let you stay. A little further away, but I walk with you. These days I let you stay. There were summer days and nights when I was blind to you. You were quiet and you were still, even when the moon was full. My temporary state of lightness would scare me. After all, I was sure you were more strong than I was daring. But these days I just walk with you. These days I let you stay. These days I just talk with you. These days I let you stay. There were nights and mornings when you clung to me, found your way into my bones, my joints, into my veins. Like an animal, you coiled your darkness around me. name in charcoal all over my body. But these days, I just walk with you. These days, I let you stay. A little further away, but I walk with you. These days, I let you stay. There were summer days and nights when I was blind to you. You were quiet and you were still, even when the moon was full. My temporary state of lightness would scare me. After all, I was sure you were more stronger. I was daring, but these days I just walk with you. These days I'll let you stay. These days I just talk with you. These days I'll let you stay.
Okay, so there you have it. You heard the Odin and you heard the Audiomica Consequence. Let me hear your thoughts, comments, feedback. I am very interested in hearing what you guys heard, and give me some good comments. Let me hear, what you thought one had over the other or what was lacking. I heard a lot. That's all I'm going to say. I heard a lot. I heard very different presentations. I'm not going to go into detail as to what that was, because at the end of the day, this audio thing is very subjective, and I don't think everything applies to everyone out there. I think we all have a different, opinion on all different components that exist today, that are available to all of us. I have my preferences, of course, but that doesn't mean these preferences of mine are also your preferences. I do want to hear, please, what you guys have to say. It's been an extremely. This shoot up was one of the most interesting things I've ever done, to be honest with you. Extremely interesting. But hey, things change in front of me rapidly. I will have new components coming, hopefully in the future. I'm sure I will. And I have things I feel sounding better than ever right now with the focals. I finally was able to get the focal evils to really do a lot right. One of the things that I did, which I had not done before, was to spike them up. So now they're on their spikes, and that definitely did a lot of things for the speaker that I didn't think were possible with just spikes. Okay, guys, please subscribe. Let me know everything and anything you want to tell me. I'll be reading all your comments, trying to respond to the majority of them anyway. And yeah, that's that. More things to come. Stay tuned. I am going to probably do a shootout of the Constellation Tours against the Griffin Coliseum at some point. And I'm sure you guys will definitely want to stay tuned for that one. Do not miss it. It's going to be very, very interesting. I have a lot of impressions right now that I don't want to share, because I want you guys to be the judge of that. I'm done being the referee here. I am doing this for you guys, not for me. I already know, what does what. But I want you guys to try to give me, from as best as you can, of course, given the conditions here and, my recording device. Give me your opinion on what you hear. I'm interested to see if what I hear is what you guys hear. Okay? Stay tuned, and Let's continue this journey. Please subscribe. Hit the like button at the bottom. Subscribe, guys. I could not do this without you guys. Thank you.